Good morning, how are we? I've got a little bit of mowing to do at home today, nothing too spectacular to show you, other than I'm going to try and get some slow motion footage on the whippersnippering work and send the drone up before this rain hits later this afternoon. The lawn's coming on out the back here. Now, this shaded area isn't going to go through before winter. I'm going to cheat a little bit and put some runners in all the way along. They just pop up down along this garden bed here, just getting in and under. Pop their way out the top, and in my experience they're the stronger type of grass you want. They just end up growing where they want to and need to, if that makes sense. It's just, if they can survive there, they're going to survive in the ground. They're going to go even better. So it's a matter of getting all that organised. I'll just get out of the jungle here. Passion fruit. Oh, g'day Heath. Say hi. Passion fruit's still going, still growing. It'll start to slow down a little bit during winter, but see how frostbitten it gets. They're coming on, the oranges. Mango trees just going from strength to strength every day. And other than that, lawn out the back, predominantly with kids, the dogs, everything else that sort of gets on there, tramples it. Face this way where you can see me. Yeah, that's why the front lawn compared to the back, you'll see in the video today, it's double the height of the backyard. So leading into winter, one of the things I do, being my own lawn, I let the backyard catch up a little bit more. I can sort of hit the front yard harder if I needed to, because it cops a lot more sunlight predominantly over winter. But what I'm trying to say is I account for it by letting the backyard get as long as I sort of can, and I'm only just taking the top of it, of the grass blade off, and then it's sort of more than the 1/3 rule out on the front lawn. But being Kaiku, it very rarely hurts it. There's only a little bit of cooch out there which does get hurt over winter, but all in all, you'll see once I send the drone footage up, everyone's still pretty green around here at this time. So I wanted to send it up now, just before everything starts going dormant, and then that'll give the true indication over winter. And I'll get a few shots from above on my clients' yards as well, and in a few postings I've done on Facebook from my business page, talking about how I can keep my clients' yards green all through winter, which means that they're green all year round, with the exception of army grub and things like that get in amongst it, because I've had a few recently. They're still active, and I've noticed on mine around the eaves all the seed pods are there, so they're still, the moths are still trying to hurt the lawn, get the grubs down in there. And I sprayed a few weeks back, just before I put all this top dress down and the fertiliser down, and so far I can't see too much grub life actually in the grass itself. It's more just the seed pods at the moment, but if you don't stay on top of them, and a couple of seed pods get lucky, they fall down, then bugs go in. There's like 100 or more little bug grubs, whatever you want to say, in these seed pod things, egg pods, and they'll drop down. And it doesn't take long. Like I said, within 2 weeks, when I get back to my clients' yards, sometimes half of their backyard's eaten, if not one of them was a 700 square metre bit of land out the backyard, and then they got another 400 or so out the front, but out the back was completely gone. And I didn't notice any seed pods. The visitor, I usually keep an eye on that, so it happened very quickly. And whether it was underneath trees and things like that, can be underneath leaves, anything, whatever they want to get up and under. They just like to be a bit protected from the weather. It's just that on eaves you can really see it, being usually white in colour or a shade of white in colour. You can clearly see them egg seed pods. Doesn't matter what you want to call them, they're a bastard of a thing. So that's the biggest thing now. You get all this hard work, you're leading into winter and you're thinking, oh, it's looking good, and then these bugs come in just before you get the cold snap, and then that's it. All through winter you got to deal with it, because it's not going to come back hard enough, quick enough. Springtime, early January, February, you can still sort of get get on top of it just before winter hits. You got a couple of months there up your sleeve, but right now, April, late April, already looking at long range forecasts. They're saying a cold snap's coming next week. So all these things are going to be at play, and you've got to keep that in your thoughts. So other than that, enjoy the video footage that I get. I'll try the slow motion stuff on the camera here, see how that turns out. It's not going to be high-end quality, but something different, something to look at, and just to really see that angle of cut and the angle I'm holding the snipper at to get these nice crisp edges just with the snipper. So the more you can get from that, the better. And then yeah, the aerial footage will be predominantly of the ride on, because I've got about 15 to 20 minutes with the drone up in the air, and yeah, I'll get all this lawn done, no worries with that ride on in that time. And yeah, being up there, getting the bird's eye view, you'll see down through the canopy of the grass, and you'll see any bare areas, bare spots, and you can really see where you're going to lose grass first. So especially the couch areas, you can really see how thin they're starting to get compared to the Kaiku or buffalo type lawns. And you really notice that when you're up and above it. So enjoy, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you at the end of all these videos. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your working week coming up, and I'll talk to you all soon. Didn't want to talk about too much, but there's big things happening as far as employee goes. Another worker potentially, sort of come from nowhere. I've obviously had people contact. I've spoken about it before, and I've just been waiting for the right person. Seems like a really nice young bloke, keen worker. So we'll wait and see what happens over winter. And then going forward, we'll see if it's full time for spring, and fingers crossed it all works out. And yeah, it'll be good for both of us, and obviously for the clients, because we can fit more people in, and that's the goal, to help as many as possible. And if I can help another worker earn a good living, I'm happy to do that too. So thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye bye. All right, Heath. When I say you got to rev it, not mine. Come over here. Pick yours up. Yours? Pick it up. How do you use it? How do you turn it on? Whoa. Look out. You finished? Looks like he's done now. Ready to play in his sandpit. What have you built there, mate? No way! Alright, thumbs up to the camera. Heathy, turn around. Thumbs up. Good job. Thanks for your help. Welcome. What are you doing? Straggler. No. Alright, are you ready to mow? Yeah? You're gonna need your earmuffs still. And your glasses.
I do need those earmuffs too, Daddy.
I do. Alright. Wave.
I need horn, I mean buckhorn, I mean put my earmuffs on.
Good job. Okay, all finished. I don't know if Heath was a help or a hindrance as usual, but he had fun. Just gonna go and get all this edited, bring the ute back in, everyth's loaded up, ready to go. for the week ahead. It's good now with that trailer. A lot of it I was without the trailer, unloading, reloading, sort of every day. Something else had to get taken off and removed, and before I had this bigger shed, all the stuff in the shed had to be dragged out before I could get to one thing, and it's really handy being a lot more organised these days, so a bit more time for mucking around with that little bugger. I wanted to show, this thing's spinning around everywhere. See if we can fix that up for you. That's better. Alright, this is just a Mavic Mini DJI. I was going to say DJI there. DJI. And that's just my old phone. So then if anything happens like out in the weather, I don't have to worry too much. Like, that's the main reason I don't want this thing getting ruined. That thing, sorry, getting ruined, so I just use my older one. Syncs alright, and then SD card in that, little mini one in that. Heath's got his bloody grubby hands all over this. It's a bit better. And yeah, does alright, does the job. Clarity of picture's not too bad for the price, I think. I can't even remember now. Might have been close to 500 for the whole kit. It didn't come with the microfiber and all that stuff, but the same deal. It didn't even come with a charger. This is an old Samsung charger, which is the right output and input and everything. So that works with all the cords and stuff for the actual unit, as well as my old phone, obviously. So show you the finished product out the back. Wifey hanging out some washing. Good girl. Oh, hello Gabriella. Smile for the camera, you're on camera, you dummy. So, Heathy, you helped out here, didn't you? You're going round 2, are you? Hey? Oh, he started it up. That was his first time going the whole way around, Gab. He got the snipper and the mower, and that was his first time going the whole way around. Okay, I'll get this edited. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful day before the rain hits. Wherever you are, might not be so beautiful, but anyway, just wanted to just make it more of a day in the life, but on the weekend at home. I've done a couple now, and every weekend now, this is pretty much what it'll be right through winter. It'll still be once a week to once every 2 weeks, just depending. 3.5 inches out the back, set on the ride on, which is about 3 1/4. 4.5 inches out the front, which is about 4 1/4. So they're the heights I'm sort of rolling with at the moment. I'm hoping this newer ride on will actually give me more of a true height, more of a true cut, because the deck will be more independent of the unit, so weight-wise on sitting on top shouldn't affect the actual height of your deck. So wait and see. Sorry for the loud noise. Alright, enjoy your weekend. See you guys. Thanks again. Bye bye. See ya. Bye. Bye.